good? What's good? Welcome back, YouTube. As you guys can see, the title of this video is it's how to pass your funded challenge, right? Let me bust you guys' head. I don't even know how to. Don't mind me. I don't know how to review good news. I never did learn how to do it, but I passed my phase one funded funding pips account, and though it's not like a very great news, but it's an accomplishment from where I started to where I am right now. You know, I never actually I saw it in my head where I was going, but the direction was like just very blurry. It wasn't really clear. But here we are now, passing phase one, and the next one is to pass our phase two, which is like 5%, and get this paper up. I want to show you guys two things today before I end this video. Well, first of all, for those that are new to the channel, I just want to introduce and welcome you guys to Dave's crib, YX Dave, and yeah, I mean, like, you guys are in for a ride for real, because it's back to back learning on here, like the best, the most disciplined, the most consistent, everything good. It truly has to be is what you guys are seeing in a person. Well, you're not seeing me, but like it's what you guys are watching in a person right now. And as you guys are here, you guys are not just going to learn how to trade. You guys are going to learn how to actually live your life. You guys are going to learn how to be purposeful. You guys are going to learn how to see life from a very, very unique scope of imagination. They're like different list and variety of things you can learn, and you will learn, not even can, you will learn at the course of watching this channel grow, right? But for now, let's just get right into the video. So as you can see, this is my statement from funding pips, my January statement, my February statement, March, April, and then May. And out of these 5 months, I had only two losing months. And you guys will see that inside those 2 losing months, I could have actually still been profitable if I knew what I was doing earlier. Well, let's just get right into the statement. So as you guys can see, right, this was my statement for May, and I took only 3 trades this month. My first trade was a loss. Second trade was like break even, and then my third trade, which was the last one I just took, that passed me my account, was on Aussie. Oh, sorry, it was on gold, which gave me about 6 point something percent profit, almost a 7% profit. And as you guys can see, and you see the pattern developing between how my trading in May is and how my trading was at January. You see how different it is. See, you can look at January, right? See the difference. And this was before I incorporated the 2% rule, the 2% trading rule into my system. This was before I incorporated it. And if you can see, I took my first trade on this account on the 22nd of January. I took a sell on NAS, and it was a win. $130. It was a win. If I had followed my rule of taking just one win every month, I would have come out of this month a winner. But I didn't. I kept on trading, until I left this month with about a 2% deficit, when I actually could have just left it with 130. It's almost 4%. And that's one thing you guys are failing to recognize in your system, seeing that you are over trading, seeing that you're doing too much. I'll show you guys something. Can you see the difference between my January, my May, and my April? Because I understood my system very well from ending of February, entering March till date, and you can see the consistency in it. This was my track record for the month of April, and After I took these first two losses, and if you guys can remember, I made a video on this how I shouldn't have taken these two losses, but because of impulsiveness, I took them, and it cost me. We've learned from that already. So if I hadn't taken this trade, this would have been my only trade for that month, and it would have been about almost a 12%, win. But regardless, the point is that taking lesser trades is like a method of keeping what you've made. It's all about being consistent. It's not about who knows how to take the most trades. It's not about who knows how to, you know, win more. No, it's about how to keep being consistent. And after all this, we'll go through the strategy and the one system I always use to get all these trades. So let's look at the month of February. So if you can see, this is February, right? The same thing happened in February. The same thing happened in February. It's just that February now, I came out in profit in February because of the losses I was taking weren't they didn't match up to my win. But if I had just stayed put, after this win, I would have kept more on the table. You can see how the patterns are just forming, staying by. So that was my March. That was March. This is February. So this is February. Loss, loss, loss. Take profit. After these two were break evens. You know how slippages work. So if I had taken this first loss, right, this would have been a win, and I wouldn't have taken any of this. Hope you guys are recognizing the patterns. This would have been a win, and I wouldn't have taken any of this. These are things that you have to actually just look into your system. Like you just have to look at your system and realize that you're doing some stupid things that are causing you harm. For real, they are causing you harm. So imagine I had actually like taken just one of my wins and settled for just that win for that month. Like you take one win and then just be done for the month, rather than taking a win, giving it back, taking another one, giving it back. Is not sensible. Honestly, it's not. It's not. And you guys will never actually realize this thing until someone actually shows you, which is what I'm doing currently. I'm showing you how to actually realize and come into cognizance with most of these things. So now, going over to the strategy I actually use. This is something I've said several times on my channel, and I'll give you guys the breakdown. First things first, I look for the draw on liquidity. Or no, I look for your market structure, right? The trend is your friend. That's what my motto for my system is. The trend is your friend. It sounds cliche, right? Yes, but cliche things also work. So if you're having a very significant trend and you can see where the market is likely to head, then all you need to do is look for significant lows from the 1 hour. This is where I'm on the 1 hour right now. And a significant low is a low that made a new high. If a low doesn't make a new high, that means that low is likely to get swept. You have to have a new high for a low to be significant. So as you can see, so why I put this one as a significant low is because this high was the highest point of the range at the time, right? It's even still the highest point. What am I saying? So it was the highest point of the range, and after this low created this new high. If I drop down to my 15 minutes, this low becomes very, very prominent, and I want to see reactions from here after liquidity has been taken. So Monday now, the main reason why I don't trade Mondays is because I want to see Monday create range for the week. I want to see Monday create the range for the week, and after Monday has created the range for the week, Tuesday should move. Meaning Monday created this range, Tuesday took out this low I wanted. It didn't give me any setup until it came into here. Until it came into here. You guys know how I take my trade. I don't take anything more than 3.5. And then I took this trade and it hit me on take profit here. Anyways, I can't really give you guys the core lesson of what to learn here. But this I've given you is just enough. Because this video will just get too long if I do that. But this alone I've given you is something that you should actually look into, write down, and go and work on. You should go and work on it. So what's the plan for? What's the next step? For real, bro. For real. Next step is I'm thinking of reducing my risk now to 1%, since it's my phase two, and I should take it easy. But the phase two is not different from the phase one. It's just the decrement in the price or in the profit target, right? So there's no need to be scared. All I need to do now is just keep on taking my normal usual trades, high probability trades, and I shouldn't, succumb to impulsiveness and expecting the market to like deliver something for me, my own life. I should keep a cool head because I could still blow this account. That's something you should always tell yourself. I could still blow this account, but would I want to blow it? No. So I would just have to keep calm and allow life do its thing for real. Because if life wants me to pass this challenge, I'll pass this challenge. If he wants me to blow this account, I'll fucking blow this account. He doesn't really care. So don't expect anything out of life. Just do your best and leave everything else for life to handle. For real. For real. As usual, man, it was lovely talking to you guys. I appreciate the support, I appreciate the love, the encouragement getting from you guys is top notch for real. And I think that'll be all for today. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Stay safe.